To avoid the cramps in the calf, relax your calf muscles and stretching enough. I said it was important. Then you have to do exercises to strengthen them to be effective. Let me tell you about strengthening exercises. The motion called the heel raise is a heel lift motion, but you have to do it well. Most people do it wrong. Bend your elbows in front of the wall so that you can touch the wall with your hands. The upper body does not lean forward and backward so that the body is parallel level with the wall. Make sure your legs are not leaning back or leaning forward. Your body should be kept upright. Let's lift the heel one time. Because the Achilles tendon and gastrocnemius muscles are sufficiently relaxed, the movement is a little smoother. You will feel at ease. The action is not difficult. But where is the right thing to do? Raising the heel, when viewed from behind. The heel must not fall outward. There are a lot of people who aren't really that good. The gastrocnemius muscles are bifurcated. You can't give the power in a balanced way at the position. You need to develop gastrocnemius muscle in a balanced way, both inside and outside. If you lean too far to one side, it will be contracted. Balance is important for our muscles, even when performing simple actions. If you do it right, you can build the muscle in a balanced way. Keep it from falling out doesn't mean bending your toes. All toes should be straight. This is a very important point. With the toes fully extended, there's a bone in the back of the toes. Heels are lifted while being supported by the bone part. I was told the heel should not out of the outside. To keep it from falling out, use your thumb instead of your little toe. Lift it up while supporting it with the bone on the index toe side. That way you don't put your weight on your little toe. You can just lift it up. Let's go down again and then up again. Raise your heels as high as possible. Make sure your shin bone and the top of your foot are perpendicular to the floor. Raise your heels as high as possible. At this time, completely straighten the knee without bending. In that state, lift your heel all the way. Put it down again. As I exhale again, you will lift my heels all the way up. There are people who keep moving their toes flexion like this. It's a kind of movement like a fist. Relax your toes if your toes are contracted too much. You can't properly tighten your calf muscles. This is because a lot of force is concentrated in the muscle of flexing the toes. Essentially, to release strength of the toes as much as possible. You have to make an effort that these subtle movements are important. Let's lift to the big toe this time without heel lift. It won't be easy. You can practice a lot. Your whole toe will just try to fall off. Even if you lift all your toes without intent. Try to raise the big toe. Let's put the rest of the toes down, except for the big toe. If you practice like this, you do more easily. Raise your big toe again in this state. Raise your heels as high as possible. Where did I say raise your weight on? You put your weight on your forefoot behind your thumb and index toe. How much does it lift? You're going to lift it as high as you can. Slowly lower it again and repeat this movement. I said that it's important to take priority. Gently relax the gastrocnemius and Achilles tendon. And after doing a long enough stretch for at least 1 minute, strengthening exercises like this, you can see a very good effect without cramps in the legs. And while you sleep, you feel like cramp, then you get up right away from the stretching motion in the previous content and do that motion first. Then loosen up enough and stretch again. After doing this strengthening exercise, your calves are soft and you will have strong muscles.